Hi, my name's Mike and welcome to Jabalani, our Lagoon 46 that we took delivery of in June.
Hi, I'm Linda. Welcome aboard.
Before we sit down and enjoy what's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight, TMG asked us if we wouldn't mind giving a little bit of an overview of why we bought the Lagoon, why we picked it up in Europe, what our previous experience was, and how the whole experience has been for us this summer. So join me down the back and we'll carry on. Jumping ahead a little bit, one of the questions is why do we want to do a European delivery? I think this speaks for itself. We get views like this every day.
So there it was, COVID, not much to do, and we said, let's buy a boat.
We thought we better get a bit of sailing experience in first, so we took some sailing lessons on the Noosa River in a little cadet, and then started scouring the adverts for boats, and we finally made our decision on a Lagoon 380, which allowed us to cut our teeth and really open our eyes to the Lagoon and how the product is and how much it suited us.
And that's where the love affair with Lagoon began.
COVID thwarted us a little bit in terms of getting lots of experience on the 380. We went to Victoria for a weekend and got locked down for 9 months without the boat. So that slowed us down a little bit, but it didn't stop us. We decided to forge ahead. Rowan invited us to the boat show and we met him down on the Gold Coast to have a look at the 42 and the 46, and really we were just tossing up which one either would fulfill our needs, but just at the end of the day we just came for that little bit more room on the 46. But actually seeing the boat in person, it's quite emotional. You've got all this stuff online, you're looking at photos, you don't realise just how beautiful it is till you see it in the flesh, and it was an amazing thing to go to the boat show and do
it. So we arrived a year later in Les Sables and met with Rowan, and it was the most incredible experience. Getting all choked up.
Sorry, mine now. Seeing the boat after a little over 12 months wait and all the stress of COVID, not that everyone went through it, but and then we got to come out the other side with a wonderful experience of going to pick up this boat that we were about to start our dreams with. It was an emotional time.
Mike's having a little bit of a break, and I just thought I'd fill you in on some of our experiences in Les Sables with Rowan. He somehow managed to get us a tour of the factory where the Lagoon 46 is made, and we apparently were the first people through since COVID. Pretty exciting to see that your boat is actually, our boat, is handmade in the factory. Lagoon Beneteau Group employ over 8,000 people, and it is absolutely incredible to watch and see how the boat is made and the time and effort that goes into putting these boats together.
I'm back with supplies. So Les Sables, it's a great little town, and boy, they turned it on for us when we were there. We were only there a short time, I think 2 and a bit weeks.
Yep.
And in that time they managed to, the Vondi Arctic team arrived in Les Sables. That was a big celebration. They had the Ironman competition. What was the last one?
It was also Bastille Day, so there were fireworks at midnight, and that was when the party started. It's an amazing city, and an amazing place to spend some time while you're waiting for all the finishing touches to be put onto your boat.
And of course get your boat ready to go. It's quite a bit of work that goes into converting a bare boat into what's going to be your home for the next however long. So well done, Linda and me, for being dragged around all the shops.
And Rowan for
putting up with
us.
Finally, the day came when it was handover time, and boy, did Rowan and TMG put on a show for us.
I've always wanted to be a princess, and I got my ribbon cutting ceremony. He had the music playing with Edith Piaf, and it was we walked down the dock, and it was the most incredible experience.
Said there was a beautiful ribbon across the back. The boat was absolutely spotless. Gifts from TMG, gifts from Rowan.
Gifts from Lagoon.
Yes, it was a beautiful experience, the whole thing. And then following that, we had a naming ceremony of Jabulani 2.
Of which Rowan executed
Sensationally.
Yes. There was lots of champagne poured over the bow.
And a fair bit drunk as well. Part of the handover process was Rowan spending a couple of days with us going over the boat, and that was literally from bow to stern, under every cupboard, opening, hatch, it's into the engine bay, the plumbing, you name it.
And it's all information overload, and I videoed everything, because you will forget everything.
One thing to note though, everything is labelled brilliantly, so when you're looking for something to change a filter or what do you get the freshwater pump going, everything's got a label on it, so it's all there. And the next thing was our maiden sail, so we gently manoeuvred it off the dock through the channel of beautiful Les Sables with the buildings and all the Vendée boats lined up. It was fantastic. Out into the bay.
It was a bit choppy that day,
but not too bad.
too bad.
We got the main and the jib up, and just saw how it all worked. I think we reefed a sail, put it back up.
We tested every sail and everything, all the maneuverability of the boat, and so that we really understood as we were set off onto our own what we needed to do.
And then in the afternoon, the wind dropped a little bit. We dropped an anchor, just go through that process with a new boat. Got the dinghy out, gave that a run, which we loved, and then back into port for some more Rowan/TMG hospitality, which never lets you down.
From Les Sables alone, the first sail is a rite of passage for any yachtsman, which is the Bay of Biscay.
So we thought we'd do the smart thing and employ a skipper to come with us. It would give us a great opportunity to learn the boat, learn some new skills.
We've never done an overnight sail.
And stay safe. It was an incredible experience. We got a skipper from TMG Yachts, Peter Vanderberg, and we can't thank him enough what we learned.
We hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about us, about our experiences with TMG, which we would highly recommend as a boat broker for Lagoon, as well as Lagoon. Great boat, we've loved sailing her, and we hope you look forward to our adventures across the Bay of Biscay, through the Straits of Gibraltar, and into the Med.